What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's your boy C Boogie. Another episode of Boogie-Ball. We're on episode 5 now. The views have been awesome, so I just want to say thank you for that. If you guys are seeing this and you're new, I appreciate it. Send it out. I would love feedback. So any feedback, good or bad, I would love to continue on this series. It's basically thoughts and reactions from your boy Boogie himself. Just talking about certain games, past or present. If you guys want me to do past, games, let me know. The summer is upon us, so I could do that. We can make it like I record, like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or we do a Monday, Friday. We'll do 2 a week. We do 3 a week. I got time, so you just let me know. I want to make a big stink about this. I felt like this was a really cool idea to do, so we're doing it. Also, drop a follow on the Twitch channel, cboogie13, same as the YouTube. Drop some subs, likes, comments, all that good stuff. I like and want to hear from you guys. Like I said, the views have been awesome on these. 300 plus views for each of the first 4 videos. So check the channel. There's a playlist specifically for Boogie-Ball. So I don't want to waste too much time, man. Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Can Miami stay in this series? Again, the game has already passed. But for those of you who maybe didn't see it, does Denver win on their home floor and bring their first NBA title, or does Miami find a way to go back to the 305? If you guys notice in the back, I got the Jokic jersey. I got my Heat stuff on because I am a Heat fan. So without any further ado, man, let's get into it. Oh, but one more thing. We do highlights, then we do box scores and team stats and individual stats. Just for you that don't know what we do, because we all hoopers in here, or as I like to say in my lob mob from my Twitch family, we balls and ballerettes. So let's get straight into it.
Nuggets 9-1.
They're 9-1. Jesus Christ.
But the one loss to these Heat in game 2 of these
That
finals.
crowd is insane. Go Nuggets. Oh, this is like, oh, okay, Bam. Okay, Bam. Okay, Bam. Hey. Look at Tyler warming. Look at him. You see Tyler warming up? Man, Tyler's suited up, ready to go. We love it. Nice shot. That's a good shot. We love it. Any basketball player would love a shot like that. No way. He made that? Butler missing free throws early.
Jokic sets a hard screen. Vincent Hart, and Murray throws it down. Michael Porter Jr. the last couple days
started 0 for 2 for 4, and then since, oh God, 0 for 9. 11 straight.
They scored the first 5 points and now have missed 10 shots in a row.
The crowd's loud, man. That's what happens when you're home. That is tough. You gotta attack Jokic. You have to. Get up. Hey!
Beautiful pass from Strus. Nice ball fake inside the arc. That jumper.
Porter usually makes those, believe it or not.
Going in these finals as Lowry pushes the ball.
Good pass.
Pass inside the Martin, and Martin with the layup.
Look at 18-16 with 3 minutes left. It was a little low scoring, and one. Let's go, Bam. By the way, it's like I'm watching the game over. I've seen this game already. I saw it yesterday. I saw it last night. It's Tuesday now. So I won. That's the Bam I love to see, but everybody wants to trade him, so it doesn't matter. Tough.
Can't get it out of Bio. Tip won't go. Gets it again. Layup is good. Bam out of Bio dominant.
We'll see.
That's a good attack by Kyle, to be honest.
There's no absolutes with this. We'll just see what happens.
I swear, I thought he traveled. I thought Jimmy traveled.
Absolutely with those 2 fouls.
It's low scoring, man. Extremely low scoring. Physical though. You could tell, especially especially the first half. It was very physical. Very gritty. It definitely was. That's a good shot. Miami's up by 8 at this point. 10 point. But again, 10 points in this league, in this generation of basketball, doesn't take a lot. All it takes is a play like that, and momentum shifts right back.
Jimmy Butler fakes.
You gotta swing that. You gotta swing that.
Lowry wants to shoot it. He does. A contested three.
That's a tough shot, but you gotta swing that. It's a 5-point game. 4 minutes left in the first half, and
Now looking to post up, falling away, got it up, and
it just takes like a one or two shots like that.
drives on Adebayo, double team. Bad pass
Good. That's
over
great.
Butler.
Great anticipation.
Butler gets inside. This time he's able to finish, and the lead's back up to 8.
But they're getting good
7-point
shots
game.
against the zone.
Denver's
It's not
one.
the shot-
Denver is 1 for 14 and Miami's 4 for 13. So you could just tell that this was just a hard hitting, grit and grind. I'm saying like it's 2K, grit and grind type of game where these guys are just going at each other head first, just trying to get to the rim because clearly nothing's falling.
shots that they're creating. It's the inability for them to convert.
And on
As
that point
Adebayo
game,
once again.
30 seconds to go in the half. Michael Porter drives.
all it takes, honestly, being home, all it takes are these little momentum swings, just a couple of plays to get the crowd back into it. And oh, that's barbecue chicken. That's baby food. That's baby food. Come on, everyone knows that.
Lead cut to 4. Largest lead was 10 for Miami, 8 for Denver.
Max should stop shooting that. I mean, good shot, but Max just stopped shooting. Nope, that 2-man game. Here we go again.
Murray trying to get going.
If it works, it works.
Beautiful move.
That's just too easy. That's just too easy.
The Heat are just 5 for 18 from 3, but it seems
5
like
for
they're red
18.
hot compared to Denver.
That's a good point. That's what. Oh, that's too easy. Bam can't do anything more than that. That's all you can ask for him to do is contest.
Jokic will get a quality look.
See, Gabe likes that shot. I like that shot too.
Jumper's good. And more putting
Those are the shots you want to see them take. Don't fall. Oh my God! Off the drip. That's a foul. That is a foul. I would have given it to him. That's a good. That's a great take. Michael, pull up, bang, and tie game. See, 8 to 10 points for teams like Miami and Denver. They don't mean anything. They don't mean anything. Especially when Denver's playing so good at home, 9-1 in the playoffs. You kidding me? Tough finish. 4-point game again. Don't mean nothing, especially when things like that happen. Tough move. Wow. I'd even. Can we go back? I didn't. You'll be honest. I watched this game and I didn't even see him make the move. Wait, did he just go? Oh! Oh, he was in his bag. Wow. I know the move was nice, but not like 2K nice. Floater. This game is close, but it's a little scoring. 66 points. Kind of forced that one. Oh my God. Denver fans, I told y'all. He's going to keep shooting them.
But it puts them up 3. Adebayo from the foul line jumper gets it.
Good shot.
Soft touch and another 20-point game for Bam Adebayo.
Aggressive Bam. That was a good shot. I'm not mad at that.
Tipped and taken by Lowry.
I'm not mad at that. That was a good shot.
Fires away.
Damn.
Knocks it down. Kyle Lowry from way outside.
That was tough. That's a wow. That reminds me of Toronto Lowry in the finals against Golden State. I also watch Golden State religiously, so
Gordon left open.
we'll do some Warriors games next. Oh God, chips! Guys, 4 points to them is different from 4 points to Miami. Is that is that simple? There's no question. 4 points to Denver is different from 4 points to like lead for Miami. It's just a fact. Like anyone that knows basketball knows exactly what I'm talking about. Good pass. That's a good pass. Way to swing. Tough. Big shot. In the fourth, too. Yeah, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You can't do anything. You can't do anything. Too easy. 5 points is a lot more for them at home than it is for Miami on the road. The crowd is in. When the crowd's in, it's hard to win games like this. The crowd is involved. The crowd was not involved when they were up 8-10. That's why I believe in home court advantage. It's a thing. Jimmy, good shot. That's a big shot. That is such a big shot. And now 7 feels like 15. Except Jimmy makes it feel like it's a lot closer than 7. Jimmy Butler getting aggressive. 1 point. So Miami's, it felt like it. And then Miami got some momentum. But then you give it to the MVP. And you make things happen. That was a great play, though. You give it to Jokic, you live with the results. Tough shot. You got to get a rebound. You got to get a rebound. You got to want the ball. It's like they didn't learn from Boston series, that game winner with Derek White. You got to want it. You got to put that up. Tough. Clutch. That's clutch. Those are clutch shots. They're up 2-24. It's 20 seconds left. Almost turned it over. Big free throws right here. Big free throws.
Gets the second one to bounce in. Lowry searching. Looking. Finds Strus back to Lowry. There it is. Three-pointer. Won't go. Rebound call.
That's game.
They're not going to foul. The Heat will let it play out.
That's it.
It's over.
Their first chip in franchise history. Damn, that's his wife and his kid, too. I can't be mad. Wow. The NBA Finals are over. Denver wins their first NBA championship in franchise history. Now, let me just start here. As everyone may know, if you're new, I will explain it again. I've been a Heat fan since 2009, 2010, right before LeBron and D-Wade, before I even knew who LeBron James and D-Wade were because I was young still. I also watched Golden State. I've been watching them too. I mean, LeBron and Curry are my 2 favorite players, so I've been watching them for a while. And I know a lot more than some people claim for me to be a bandwagon. So it's like I watch a lot of Heat and Warriors games. I've been doing that for years. I'm very happy for Jokic and Murray. I'm just gonna start right there. Again, I have a Jokic jersey. I don't have a Murray jersey. Comment down below what you guys want for me to, what color I should get a Murray jersey, because I've been waiting to get one. And I just did not have one. What a game. I'm gonna go through these as quick as possible because the stats don't really tell the story that I believe is the reason why Denver won last night. 3-point percentage, 9 for 35, 5 for 28. So 3-point percentage, the teams didn't really shoot too well. Field goal percentage, Miami was 33 for 96. Denver was 38 for 84. So they shot better from the field. Free throw shooting, Denver did not shoot well. So not only did they not shoot well from the 3, they didn't shoot well from the free throw line. Miami went 14 for 16. We'll take that. They got out rebounded. Miami got out rebounded. That tells a story. I mean, the go-ahead bucket with 1:30, right? Around minute 30 was off of offensive rebound. So that says the story. Even though the offensive rebounds were 11-11, that doesn't necessarily tell the story of when they occurred. 9 steals to 6 for Denver, 7 on 7 for blocks, turnovers. They had 15 turnovers, and yet Miami only converted 12 points. Miami had 8, and they converted 10. Fast break points, 19, so there's that. Points in the paint, 60 to 44, hence the better field goal percentage. Largest lead was 10, largest lead with 8 for Denver. So you can kind of tell, like, this was a hard-nosed game. Like, both teams didn't really shoot the ball well, but they found ways to keep the game close, and guys made big shots when it mattered, even if it wasn't so necessarily from the 3-point line. Let's go to the box score. Kevin Love only had 4 shots, 2 rebounds, 2 blocks, steal. So he had 2, 2, and 1. Jimmy went 5 for 18. What can I say, man? Jimmy's giving it his all. But I'm not going to sit here and try to defend him. He didn't show up. But he did score Miami's, I think in the fourth quarter he scored 11, 12 plus consecutive for Miami. So he turned it up a little bit. But it felt like it was already too late, you know. Bam went 9 for 20 with 20. Jimmy had 21, 3 and 5 with 3 steals, and which is, again, not great, but normal Jimmy Butler numbers, just not percentage-wise. Bam was by far the best player for the Heat this series. So there's a story for that, but I love how aggressive Bam is. I think that Bam, if he develops a 3-ball, even if he takes maybe 2 or 3 a game, he could take his game even more to the level that he already has. I really do hate sneezing. Just off the topic of conversation, I just drop some comments. If y'all hate sneezing like me, let me know. Gabe went 3 for 13. Max went 5 for 12. Damn. Yeah, it's like it felt like these guys gave it their all, and we ran out of gas against a team that was well rested and well coached and just outplayed the Miami Heat. It's just like no doubt. And that's why I'm so happy for those guys, because they played with so much urgency, even when people were just not giving them the credit they deserve. So Duncan had only 5, played 17 minutes, could have played him a little more. Highsmith should have played more. That's on Spo. I'm not going to say much about that because I've been saying that for all these episodes, and that's leadership right there. Jokic yelling at his teammates. It's not even it's more motivation than yelling. But that helped them in that little stretch. He was like, bro, like, come on, let's get to it. Can't believe he made that layup too. Caleb Martin had 32 minutes, 4 for 9, not bad. 0 for 4, 5 rebounds. Lowry had a pretty solid game, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. 12 points, but again, a lot of things don't show up in the stat sheet that you can kind of tell kind of made a difference. Aaron Gordon, only 4 points but 7 boards. Again, defensively was great. MPJ 7 for 17, 1 for 6. He made a big 3. He made a very big 3 when they needed it the most. The 1 3 that he made, it was on that left wing off the turnover, that dribble pull up. And he knocked it down, and he had a double-double, 16 and 13. That's all you can ask for. And that minus 7 is ridiculous, especially when you go 16 and 13. I don't really understand that. Jokic, 28, 16, and 4, and he shot 12 for 16. Yeah, he could have that. The MVP could have that. Murray, 14 points, 8 assists, 8 rebounds. Again, still productive, only 6 for 15, 2 for 7. Okay. And then KCP, 11, 4, 2, and 2. 3 blocks. Again, some things do show up in the box score when it comes to defensive ability for some of these guys. Jeff Green, nothing crazy, but again, those buckets, in a sense, could have come at I don't remember exactly when his buckets showed up, but I think they were earlier on in the game when they were trying to go on a run to kind of get back in it, because Jokic had a couple fouls, Murray had a couple fouls, so they were kind of in foul trouble. Bruce Brown, 4 for 14, but again, there's not a lot of things that show up defensively in the box score. Christian Brown, another dude that has gone to Kansas, won a chip there, and then played in Denver and won a chip. So he's just a winner. 3 rebounds and assists, a block, and that's all she wrote for that. A couple of things. A lot of people have been asking me the last, I guess, 24 hours how I've been feeling. Again, I am a Heat fan. I've been a Heat fan. And they've been asking me how I'm feeling about Miami losing. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't feel as bad as you guys think. I got to give credit where credit's due, man. Denver just simply outplayed the Miami Heat. And when I created Boogie-Ball, even though I am a fan of, Golden State and Miami, and I've been watching them for years, I'm right down the line. Like, I'll call it as it is. We got outplayed. Miami simply got outmanned, outmatched. Denver just had more length. They took advantage and ultimately just played better. This is a perfect example of a win, a win that could have been, given to Miami. It was simply a winnable game. It simply was a winnable game for them. Denver didn't shoot the ball too well. They didn't make free throws. They missed 10. That's a big difference right there. But at the end of the day, the third quarter was a big quarter. I know Miami only got outscored 26-20, but they were, unforced shots. They were kind of chucking in a sense. Some shots were good shots. They didn't go in, but others they were kind of chucking, trying to kind of make some moves, which ultimately cost them. They made a couple of smart decisions. Jimmy turned up a little bit in the fourth. He did turn over that ball, and he did take that fadeaway turnaround three, which he could have waited a couple of seconds, but he kind of just left it out there. So I can't be mad for him emptying out the tank. And they gave him 3 free throws off of some BS call, which Denver fans, if you are seeing this, I agree, it was not a foul. He chucked it. He was trying to force something, and they gave it to him. I don't know how. But yeah, when it was definitely a winnable game for Miami. I feel like a lot of people can agree on that, considering Denver couldn't necessarily buy a bucket on the perimeter. Miami has more likely than not taken advantage of it. But Denver made up for it defensively. They made up for it for getting easy looks at the rim. And at the end of the day, guys made tougher shots and bigger shots when it mattered the most. Like KCP hit that shot up 7 to put him up 7. I'm gonna say put him up 7 or 8. That left wing 3. Miami came back down and took the lead, but at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure KCP was the one that got the steal at the end when Jimmy Butler was looking to pass it out of the paint, which I still think he could have put it up, but great anticipation and great hands by KCP. It actually might have been, if it wasn't KCP, I think it might have been, hold on. Let's go back real quick. I usually don't go back, but let's go back. Was it? It was KCP. See, that's just a heads-up play, man. See, but some things are bigger than just the box score. Some things don't even show up on the box score because they didn't feel sorry for themselves for missing all those good looks or missing free throws. They played very, very urgent and high-intensity defense that forced Miami to make a couple of bad plays, take a couple of bad shots, make a couple of bad passes, and ultimately the momentum in that second half really pushed towards Denver. And honestly, Miami made a run, but it felt like just in terms of energy, even them up being up 1 late, the energy was on Denver side, and the crowd, you got to give credit to that Denver crowd, no doubt about it. So yeah, man, all credit goes out to Denver. They out hustled Miami, they outplayed Miami. They just outmanned them, and they just proved that regardless of perimeter shots, they can find ways to make it difficult for you. And Mike Malone said it. Go back to episode 2 of Boogie-Ball. We saw the interview. He said guys were feeling sorry for themselves, and that's why we lost. We took our foot off the gas because guys were missing shots, and they didn't make up for it on defense. They have not done that since he said that. They have missed shots, yes, but look at these games. 15-point game, 15-point win, 13-point win, 5-point win, 11-point win. They did not feel sorry for themselves with missing jumpers. And they took better shots, honestly. They shot better from the field. They took better shots. Yeah, how many points in the paint? It was 60? 60 points in the paint. Can't get much better looks than that. Not even close. Look at this. Yeah, this right here. That was the first, second. Yeah, this is the whole. Let's just go with the made. Yeah, look. Let's go with the made for Miami. Yeah, they made a couple more threes than Denver. A few more. Not even a couple, a few more. Denver just got buckets here. They just got buckets here. Look at that inside the perimeter. They made 4 threes. But they got shots inside the perimeter, and they ultimately you can't be too mad about it. So guys, that is the end of episode 5 of Boogie-Ball, man. Like I said, if y'all want me to do specific games, please let me know. I'm actually thinking showing some love since we've been showing some love. Miami made a historic run, being the first 8th seed to win. I think 13. I think they're the winningest 8th seed, and they're the first playing team. So they're, again, I'm not taking away from Denver at all. No question. I will praise them if I hear any sort of slander, because there's nothing but love and respect for them, man. They've played pretty much dominant all year. And even the people that don't give them credit, they proved them wrong. And if you're a Jokic hater, shame on you. It's just a fact. If you hate Jokic, if you've been saying, oh, Joel Embiid's better, I'd rather win a Finals MVP than an MVP. And I don't even hate Joel, because I think Joel's an amazing player too. But let's be for real. I'd rather win a Finals MVP than a regular season MVP. I'm just saying. It's just a fact. So you guys take that as you will. I think Joel and Jokic are two of the best bigs in the league. I think Bam is still one of the best bigs in the league. In my eyes, I feel like they're top 3. And no, I don't think Bam's the best big in the league. So before anyone says I'm crazy. But yeah, Denver played a hell of a series, a hell of a playoff. And they deserve this. No doubt about it. No excuses for me. No ill will. No saltiness. None of that. I respect the hell out of Denver for everything they did this year, especially everything that these guys have been through. Jamal, MPJ, even Jeff Green. He's been going through some. DeAndre Jordan, who had deep runs with the Clippers, and they had a real good chance at winning, and they couldn't. And Jokic has been just thriving as the league's MVP. Back-to-back years, should have probably won it three times in a row. But he deserves this ring. They deserve it. But yeah, credit to both teams, man. Because this, I know a lot of people say this was a boring series, but I think that this was just the two teams that were not credited a lot during the year. And if you say it's boring, it's probably because you're salty that your team didn't make it. Like, let's just be honest. But these two teams have been going against the notion and perception that ESPN and many social media platforms and broadcast teams and all that have given to these two teams. So they all the accomplishments for these two teams, they can have them. I'm proud to be a Heat fan. I'm right until the wheels fall off with them, man. This was a great season to remember, despite a bad year, because Denver had a great year and Miami just had the complete opposite. So the NBA season is done. It's time to focus on the draft, the offseason, see what the moves that these teams make. I hope y'all enjoyed Boogie-Ball. I will be back. I'm probably going to do a few Warrior games. I feel like I can talk about the Warriors too, man, considering, like I said, I watch them religiously too. I think we'll go back and watch some old Warriors games, even if it's not from this year. I might do the Curry legacy game. I think Game 4 was probably the best one in the NBA Finals last year. We'll go through some of the NBA Finals games that they had last year or even this year, the 50-point game in Sacramento. I think that would be cool. But with that being said, man, have no fear. Boogie-Ball is here. I appreciate everybody for tuning in and watching. Share, comment. Give me your feedback. Let me know what y'all think. I had a lot of fun doing this. I wish I could have done it for a couple more games. Just a couple. If I would have ruined the script, we're going to 7. That's just me. But like I said, man, credit to Denver. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Congrats again to Denver and Miami for a hell of a season for both. And congrats to Jokic for becoming Finals MVP because he deserved it, man. He did put some respect on that man's name. And Jimmy and all those guys left it out there. You can't ask for more than that. So until the next one, I'll see y'all. Peace.